Gen 1 Basher dual fuel tanks. I've decided to use the main tank. See, I've put as to the main tank there, the 95 litre main tank, and put a secondary one to the auxiliary tank, just down in there, down underneath. Auxiliary tank's actually out of a Gen 2 coil sprung rear. This is a Gen 1 coil sprung rear, so it, for the most part, went in alright. I had a few brake lines and fuel lines to move, but that's okay. The breather pipe. With this particular ones, unlike my daughter's, when I put a T-junction, I've actually run two separate systems completely. Instead of splicing this into the existing one here with a T-junction, I've kept the original and had it set up as a separate one. What I've also done on this one is, if you can see in there, I'll try and put a bit of light in there and show you. I've actually put a separator plate in the middle of the two. The top one there, you can see, if I can get a bit closer, do the rear one to the rear tank, and I've bent the plate so the pipe will go in. You get the breather at the top on the left hand side, and then the filler will go down the bottom to the front tank, and the same breather down the bottom on the right hand side there, and then the filler pipe, bent so the filler pipe will go in. So the plate's been at the top, been bent like an S to allow for the thing to fit in nicely. You can see, yeah, the torch is in the way there, but at least you can see how I've done it on the inside there. Of course, I'll paint it up nicely. This bit of rubber pipe was actually smaller. It was the same pipe as that, so what I've done is heated it up with the heat gun, stretched it and put it on there, and then when it cooled it actually shrunk down tight on it, so it didn't actually need clamps, but they're there to make sure it doesn't fall out. So yeah, but you can see that, oh, a bit more light there. See, I've welded that join up underneath. Oh, obviously welded up. The stone guard plate, see, they've got a bit of tape around that. Started out with a cardboard template first. Copy the original plate. You start out with one of these templates. It's a lot easier, as you can see there. I've added a piece and cut it out. Get it pretty damn close to what you want, so you're not wasting your time. It's all very easy to cut and shut, and add a bit and take a bit away from the cardboard, not so much the metal. So I made one of those first. Highly recommend that. And then cut him out and put him on. I've just used a bit of old fuel line, cut it down the middle, split it, and some Sikaflex on it to keep it in place. That's why the tape's on there at the moment until it dries up properly. And then that will go up in place like screw holes there, like that. You can see there. So, nice neat fit around there. Bit of rubber there stops it from wearing and rubbing and the metal cutting. That's about all it needs. I'm not too concerned actually about this back piece of this breather pipe. So it's all down there. It goes down there. Once I've put the 50mm body lift in, that'll actually tuck in behind underneath and come in behind the plate instead of above it where it is there. It's just not quite enough room to get it around there at the moment. But once the body lifts in, there'll be plenty of room for that, and I'll be quite happy with that the way it is. It's sitting in there nicely as it is now anyway, so it's all good. Yeah, there you have it. That's our dual fuel filler, and yeah, and there's the 50mm body lift. You can see here there's a piece been added in here already, ready to go. Slight downward, but once the 50mm body lift goes in, that'll be again spot on for that. Secondary tank, or auxiliary tank, is bolted to the body anyway through the floor, so all this piping and the filler all being attached to the body will lift with the body as well, so which is good, because the way the tank's sitting, it's just down. Once you do the 50mm body lift, that'll bring it up pretty much level with the chassis rail, which gets it up nicely out of the way, which is what we want. Just the fuel lines to connect, and the breather pipe you can see there in the center of screen, just at the back there. Probably not, it's right over the back, but there's breather pipe to the charcoal canister, which I'll splice into the existing expansion system. Hopefully it'll cope with that extra fuel. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, hope that helps what we've done there.